Well, hello everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It's early. I decided to take most of the day off. Had a slow start, got a few things done, but then found myself frustrated with adulting. And the nice thing about being your own boss is that you can recognize that kind of stuff and give yourself a break. And while technically this is still work, let's face it, it's also playing Minecraft. So hey, take the win when you can. Hope everyone's having a good day. Devin Scarata, Cosmic Dancer. We've got Lewas is kicking around too. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everyone. I think I saw somebody else here earlier too. Defacing Typhoon. There you are. Hello. So we are on the Citadel server. My name is Joel Duggan, surprising no one. And we're going to finish off, or at least attempt to finish off, the warehouse on the river that we started the other day. Tarsiris, hello. Was it you that we were talking to that sounds like a Star Wars name or a World of Warcraft name? Tarsiris? Also sounds like Tartarus, which is a place in myth. The Druid Jen, hi. How's it going? I don't recognize your username. Welcome in. So as much as I like these stone pillars, I think I might replace them with wood because I think it might work a little bit better to kind of mesh all this together. And I don't have that on me. The other thing I think we need to work on is probably the interior of that, and of course the wall here. I think I want to keep the retaining wall the same height. So we should think about that with some carved stone. Yes, old Warcraft name. Nice. Very cool. Did you ever belong to a guild? I'm wondering if we might have crossed paths before. I was part of the AIE, the Frog Pants Guild. Not sure if you're familiar. Stone, I have that. Okay. I'm realizing, of course, that one of the things I meant to do but forgot to do was set up a photo, a reference photo for today. How far apart are these things? 1, 2, 3 blocks apart. Don't know if we have enough room for 3, but we'll see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I guess we'll do it there. Sure. Oops. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if I move this over by 1? Oops. Yeah, we might have to adjust that other one a little bit. I think that actually looks pretty good. I think I like that better than these ones. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could do 9 there instead. Soren MB, hello, been a long time, Soren. 9 months. That gives you the Fire Keystone badge. I missed Jen's comment. It's a new name, says Cosmic. Do you have a new name? I missed something. All right, let's try moving this over here. That means probably something like that. And then we could do one here. 2. All right, so it looks like maybe this is the one that we need to keep where it is. I don't think this would look very good here. Maybe if we added something to it, that could work. I think it's gonna be more important to maintain. Oh, whoops. Okay, I did that wrong. My bad. Cosmic Dancer gifting a tier 1 sub to Aldebar. Thank you so much for 2 subs right off the bat, folks. There's a hype train close. We've got 1 minute and 45 seconds. If you want to use 100 bits, a tier 1 sub or a Prime Gaming sub, that'll launch a hype train, which is always a good way to start the stream. And that means that you can get an emote depending on whether or not you participated in the hype train, of course. Many Red, thanks for the follow. Just need to put these next to each other. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is going to work perfectly. Okay. Excellent. That works great. Now this looks funny though. How do we want to do this? Oh, no room at the inn. I don't need that right now. Maybe that's exactly what I had before. That feels low then, doesn't it? Maybe we have to take this up a notch. Maybe we have to do this and then figure out what to do below it. Devin Scarata with 100 bits. All aboard the hype train. 4 minutes left on level 1. Thanks so much, Devin. Lewas with 200 bits. Yay, hype train. Thank you, Lewas. As always, I appreciate the support. So I don't like that. I think we're just going to have to let people walk down there and be dangerously close to the edge. I don't see this working very well here. Or, I guess we could. Wow, we can't really knock this any farther back, can we? I want to do that maybe. And then again, that does feel strange. It just kind of comes out and stops. I kind of wonder whether we should have this kind of come out here and go down as a set of stairs. That might be the answer, actually. I need to empty my inventory here. Bits hypes this comic, the cosmic stone brick walls. I don't know if we have the room for that just yet. I need some andesite. I need some stone bricks, which I have. I need some stairs. Slabs and... oh. We need to make more of those? I feel like we've got a slab and stair shulker in here. Devin Scarata gifting 3 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you so much. That's the first level of the hype train completed. Moving on to level 2, I think. That went to Carl's Jason, to Facing Typhoon, and Unicorn Yo. Nice. Folks, if you just got a gift sub, be sure to thank Devin Scarata in chat and then join the Discord. You can do that by connecting your Discord and Twitch accounts and then checking the Discord settings. In the Connections tab, you should see the Joel Duggan server. Okay, they're not, it's not stairs, but we're gonna take it anyway. 4 minutes left on level 2 in the hype train. Are they still? They need to refresh the hype train emotes. I think they've offered new ones in a while. Yeah, I'm thinking we can do a staircase there, which will look kind of cool if we do it similar to this one, which is just bricks and slabs. So that's actually really easy to do. So what I'm thinking is we do this, get this up to, this is where we could potentially use a wall to here. Get rid of all this. Move this. Why do I? Oh, I took mossy stairs. Hold on. You're gonna need to sleep. The Druid Gen. In case you missed it, I used to be Fallout Critter. Oh, Fallout for Critter. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, the Druid Gen is a. I mean, not that Fallout Critter is a bad name, but the Druid Gen is a better name. It's a much better name. Why is my coffee getting cold so fast? How do you renew the gold carrot supply? We have a gold farm in the Nether. And then we have a villager carrot farm back in the meadows, which is the kind of OG location where everybody lives. So both, well, one is fast. The gold farm is super fast. And then the other stuff is, kind of always loaded. So I don't want this to come past here, I don't think. That's doable. Whoops. I'm kind of winging this this staircase right here. That might be okay. Well, we'll switch this. Holy smoke! Raid coming in. Thanks so much. Oh, not that. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Who was there? Nova Runner, raided with a party of 40. My goodness. Thanks ever so much. Let me back up so we can get a better look at what we're doing here. Welcome on in, folks. Thank you so much for the raid. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joel Duggan. I do a variety of things here on Twitch, including art and Minecraft, as well as other games like Satisfactory, Oxygen Not Included, sometimes even some Borderlands 3. Really whatever we're in the mood for, and I was in the mood to finish this warehouse on the river build that we started last weekend. This is the Citadel server. It's 4 years old, survival. Have a couple of mods on it, but it's all quality of life mods just to make it a little bit easier for the adults that have busy lives. And there is 15 seconds left in the hype train. If anybody wants to boost that hype train to level 3, you got 10, 9. Hopefully, if you've come in and I don't know, does Raid get a hype train emote? I don't remember. Hype train over. Successful level 1 completed. Everybody that's participating gets an emote. Thanks so much for the support, and thanks again for the raid, Nova Runner. Very much appreciate it. I think there was a shout out in the chat, I'm sure. And if you're coming in from a Minecraft stream, I didn't see what Nova Runner was doing. Then you might recognize my voice as part of the Spawn Chunks podcast. I co-host that with Pixelrez. Mixed Screwgun, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. So yes, that's the lowdown. If you've got questions, I'm sure that my lovely communities and me, depending on who sees the chat comment first, will answer it. So yeah, it's a survival server, 117.1, and we are currently working on a medieval town. Here, let me back up and give you the bird's eye view. Nova Runner, I don't remember if you've raided before. Let's just fly up here. So this is what we've been spending the last little while working on down here. We are currently working on that warehouse, of course, but we did a bunch of things in here the last few weeks. No idea what's happening in this area yet, but we've got a main road going through the town, and we have another road that comes up here that goes to the keep, and a larger area over here, and this is over this direction, and you're going to see this like be more fancy houses and things. We're probably going to have to cut down some trees and whatnot, but right now this is what we've been focusing on. This side. It's not finished. We still have a few other things that we need to do. But I thought better to kind of like work on one side, get a feel, get a vibe for it, get a palette going, and then move on from there. So right here, what we've been doing is working on adjusting a staircase. That one right there. And I think that looks okay. I'm going to need a wall to see if that's going to be helpful. This one? Yes. Don't need grass or dirt. Don't need any wood right now either. And what's this? Gravel. Did I get the walls? I didn't get the walls. Andesite and stone brick. Oh, not that way. Day 819. Wow. Nope. You were on my recommended, and I saw the medieval building, so I wanted to raid. Thanks very much. I really appreciate that. That's super kind of you. Love seeing those types of builds. Awesome. Well, we tend to walk around a lot. I do fly from time to time, but we do tend to put in a fair amount of ground time in this area. So if you're new, then you're more than likely going to see a fair amount of stuff. So it looks like what we're going to do here is move this to there, put the chain back. And then up here, I feel like we could probably do something like this. I don't know how that's going to look. Obviously, we got to texture the ground. That's fine. And then over here, we can remove these. And that's how we did that. So along here, we would just throw in kind of like a random smattering of andesite. It's a little bit too much the same height. Let's go up here. Let's go down. There. And then we got to throw in some bricks. So like maybe there. Toss one in here. And then maybe This one? No, maybe this one. Switch this around. And we'll switch that. Oops. And then we can put in andesite that's polished down there. And probably another one right here. And then we'll place this with andesite. And maybe remove that one. Just to get a little bit of texture. I feel like maybe I could use something there. I wonder if this would look good as smooth stone. Nope. Feels very flat. Okay. 2:03 a.m. My goodness. Yes, get some sleep. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate the follows and support. Hopefully we'll see you again. This was a warehouse build, right? Yes. Yes, it is. I feel like a lot of folks may be watching Nova Runner's stream. It was pretty late. Okay, so now we just have to do the same thing over here. Ooh. Maybe I don't want to do the chain thing. I think it looks okay there. I feel like I want to do maybe that over here. Ties in better with what's going on. So a straight row of bricks. Take a look. We'll see what this looks like. And see if we like that better. I don't have the right slabs for it though. I love having all these different paths to get up and down. It makes life a lot easier. Slabs. Take those. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Do we like that? Yes, I like that better. I like that better. Got the secret door back there too. Put those in here. Don't remember where this was going to go. I thought we were going to put a door somewhere. Maybe we're going to hide it. Yeah, that's a good spot for it, actually. Pretty good. It does connect somewhere. Thought it connected over this way. Could be wrong. Oh, we built that in front of it. That's right. Because this... There's the door. I want to have some sort of tunnel that connects to the inn. So this is a kind of a fun feature. I don't know if this has a downstairs or not. Oh, it does. Aha. Right, so here's the tunnel. So we're going to have to do another tunnel back here. Probably like behind the wall there. Because it comes out here in the inn, which is cool. So we're going to have to get like behind the warehouse, I think. I don't know if we can actually. It might be too deep. Rime of time. Sorry. Thanks so much. I'm really glad that you like the spawn chunks. So if that's the back wall, you'd have to go at least this far. And then in here, we'd want to come in a bit. I'm okay with going down. And then probably do this. Oh, how good was that? I wasn't even looking at coordinates. That was a guess. So this could be like a little smuggler's room or something. And then we could have the other hallway go off in this direction. We could make this bigger, smaller. Obviously, we'd want it to come in around there. Weird that it lines up with this. Just out of pure happenstance. We can come back and obviously fix this up a little bit later. But that's neat, which means we can get rid of this. I don't know if we're going to have a door in there. If we do, maybe we'll hide something. Like hide a secret door. That could be kind of cool. Where do I want another one? Probably there. Which means we'll get rid of this. Two of these. That tend to match the style a bit. Feel like we could maybe go higher with the andesite a little. Move this over. Maybe add more andesite here. Connect this around. maybe we'll just get rid of this too. And maybe we push this back. Funny how this kind of stuff is always just fly by the seat of your pants, whatever looks good. I know I've said this before, but the more that I try to not make a pattern, the more that a pattern emerges whenever I do stuff like this. There we go, that feels a little bit more random. Could even go higher. Or switch these two. And then maybe push this into the corner. We'll have to replace that too. There we go. Okay. Feeling better about that. Dang Rice, hello, how's it going? Read that Snugglers and thought that was going to be wholesome. Yeah, no. Smugglers. Smugglers with the M. Alright, so we like this in terms of a new design. So we will move all of the stone. And then bring in a little bit of cobble. Some andesite. Some cracked bricks. And do with some cracked bricks. When you build something, you always do a step back and walk that I've since named the Joel walk. I'm going to have to change that to the Joel swim here. Oh yeah, totally. It's really annoying actually when you're building in water when you're trying to take a step back. Because I find that everything in Minecraft, like, it's just so noisy up close. You have to kind of like back up and get like, to see the tone, to see the textures, to see if anything looks like a repeatable pattern. Dead Brain Coral is too warm a color. It doesn't match with what I'm doing. It's too bad. It's one of my criticisms of the dead coral blocks. I have half a mind to give them a more neutral gray texture, but just haven't done it. Cracked bricks. Let's put you over here. And I guess probably here. I'm gonna move this andesite too. Probably gonna end up being some gravel right here. Flinton for life. Hello, I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Alright, so that's that. Now I'm going to need probably an andesite stair here and there. those just for fun. If anybody wants to share the stream, there's a tweet out there. You can just retweet from @JoelDuggan. Bring in a couple of friends to the stream. Let's put the andesite stair maybe here. I think a polished is going to look funny. We'll try it. Not the end of the world, but I feel like that there and then maybe one here would work better. And then maybe we will replace this, whoops, with andesite. Sure. Looks good to me from this side anyway. Still feeling a little bit bland here, but there's not really a heck of a lot you can do. We could try cobble there, I guess. If we do that, I have to move that other cobble though. What about this? Yeah, that's better. Switch these two. Cool. I'm going to call that good looking from up here. Question is, does it look good from down here? I think what we need to do is continue the bricks and go straight across the bricks there, because it looks kind of broken. I'm comparing it to this wall here on the right. That's why I'm making these calls. So that means that all of this just becomes bricks. Which means we've got to move this guy again. Oops. And I'm not loving this. Maybe we'll just get rid of this altogether. Yeah, I think that's fine. Sure. At some point, you just have to give up. All right, so I think that helps anchor this side of the building. See you soon. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. This side of the building looks like it's also anchored. I don't know about this stuff, though. So, we have to figure out what's going to be happening here. And this, I think, is where I left off last stream. Was debating a better way to get the roof to feel like it sticks to the top of this, and then also what to do with this here, because it's essentially supposed to be a smokestack. Whoop. Feeling very claustrophobic today in Minecraft. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh wow. That finished wall makes a huge difference. Huge difference for sure. I think this might be one of those things that I have my heart set on, but I'm going to have to scrap because it doesn't work for this build. We'll have to use this like fat chimney idea somewhere else. The last time I tried to put a screenshot up on OBS, it crashed the streaming software, so I don't start bouncing around and doing that again. Otherwise, I'd show you what I had in mind. Whilst you're working on the detail, how you stop from over detailing something. I get frustrated and realize that Minecraft's got limitations, and I usually just step away. It's hard. It's not easy. Like sometimes just a few blocks between being right amount versus too much detail. That's a 70-30 rule generally. So take this wall, for example. It's about, I mean, granted, you've got two textures here that are very, very similar, right? So that helps. But if you look at this wall, most of it is this smooth stone and andesite. Let's call that like one color. So that's your 70%. And then your other 30% is like the crown on the top and then these little dots. And that makes up your other 30. So 70-30 is generally a good rule. You can see that in, where else can you see that? Well, here's another big chunk. You know, 70% of this is stripped dark oak, and then the other 30%, right? You could even lump these supports in with the dark oak, right? Like they all kind of look the same. And then the other 30% are the pillars on the sides, and then the little windows that read as a different color. What else has got 70-30? I think this tower does. Yeah. You know, 70% stone and then 30% wood. Or if you just zoom in, right? You've got 70% of this lighter spruce color, and then 30% is the roof. I mean, it switches around a little bit. Sometimes it's 80-20. It just, you know, it's not a perfect science. So yeah, that's generally how I think about things. Sleep, please. Thank you. Okay. So we have mostly completed the wall. I think I have to tear down this chimney. That's probably something that's throwing me off. I think I want to tackle the roof next before I get carried away with textures. Let's get rid of this chimney thing. I think the biggest part about it is that it's too big for the building it's attached to. So then it's not clear what the function of this little building is, when really it's just a shed. And that means that we have this space that we can then use for something rather than it just being a whole lot of nothing. What that is, I don't know. Let's put some of this stuff away. 70-30 thing sticks in my head, but I think sometimes it's in practice and creative. I have access to so many blocks, my mind goes straight to add all the blocks. Yeah, there's definitely something to overdoing that. I think too. I've noticed a lot with other builders and stuff that I follow online is that there's a certain level of, if you're going to do a lot of detail, if you do it right, then it can still look really, really good. It's just hard to know that balance. It also takes a very long time. So I guess, you know, we can leave the wall there. I don't know what we would do with this space. I guess we could always extend the building. And there's always greenery. There's always the need for green things. So when we've had buildings before, we've put them out on the cliff and then added some moss and stuff. And I feel like with this particular one, I feel like I like the idea of like a backdrop. So maybe what we'll do is we'll bring the coarse dirt to here. So we'll just use regular dirt all along here. Probably have to switch to andesite there. And then this is probably going to have to... Actually, this should be a wall. What am I talking about here? Stone brick. Probably goes up like that. Oh, falling down. And then we'll take coarse dirt, which, yes, I do have a custom texture. And that way, what could we do here? We could have like a second wall. And this could be some sort of wooden structure. So maybe a combination of trapdoors and logs, maybe. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. So we could do that. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. I don't like the coarse dirt, but I like that. So we should use the wood and go all the way down, I think. That's spruce. I need dark oak. So this is just something I came up with right now. So what we can do here is take this all the way down. Meant to use the other log. And then we can decide what to do with the coarse dirt, because it's not going to stay, obviously. Whoops. But that helps bring a little bit more color into a very gray bottom section. So I think maybe what we could do there is, even though I like the 3D aspect of it, or the flatness of it, we'll probably bring the trapdoors out by a block. 40 Thieves, hello. Thanks for taking the time. How's the medieval town, says Rock Giant. Going well, thank you. We're working on this warehouse thing and the adjacent kind of courtyard. And so that needs some depth. And then it might actually be able to get away with being coarse dirt. But what first needs to happen is we need to switch the trapdoors to being outside. Actually, I guess we could just leave them both, right? But what that allow me to do is put a trapdoor here to cover up that coarse dirt. Which means we can keep it, and then this stuff here, I don't know what we do with that. That's not as cool looking. I preferred just the top. Darn it. Yeah, that's not as cool looking. I'm hoping to keep this as coarse dirt. But if I do what I'm thinking about doing here, then we'll have to change it to something else. This is probably just going to be stone. 40 Thieves subscribe with Prime for 5 months. Thank you so much, 40 Thieves. Very much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the streams. Appreciate the support. So I'm thinking about putting maybe stairs in there. I just don't know what that's going to look like on the top. I guess we could just add more wood to the courtyard and then it would sort of look like it would all make sense. Oh, you know what? I just realized we could do this. We could just do like a crossbeam thing. I am really sick of going back and forth, by the way. No, I think I still want more depth than that. So let's try stairs and slabs. Again, thank you so much for all the support today, folks. Really, really appreciate it. And if you're looking for a Discord to join, then if you use a Prime Gaming sub, tier 1 sub, or if you join the Patreon, which is at patreon.com/JoelDuggan, then you can get access to the Discord. This doesn't look too bad. At least not from up here. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thank you. Yes. As soon as we make this decision, we will go on that little break. Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking the stairs are good. And then we can sort out what we want to do with it later. So that's good. No. Oh. So I don't know if that was coarse dirt before, but it is now. And then we said yes to the stairs, and of course I don't have any more stairs. I keep on forgetting these stairs are here. Isn't that silly? Where's my wood box? So yeah, I think I like that. If we do that, there's no need for these outside trapdoors though. And I know that depth is usually something that people struggle with in Minecraft, but I think I kind of like it flush like that. We could also try adding buttons and whatnot. For example, don't know if this is going to be too much. No, I think that works. Anybody ever wish you could turn a button sideways? That it would go like vertical up and down in places where you think that would be appropriate? And we also want to consider pressure plates of either stone or probably spruce. Definitely the spruce pressure plate. How could you add so much depth and then just change it back to that? I added depth in other places. Hold your horses there. We needed 3 more. You don't really get much return for those, do you? All right, I think that works. Completing that wall, which again gives us a feature there. It's not the chimney anymore, but it's certainly something. Add some depth, add some interest, and hey, look, 70%, 30%. Surprising no one. So yeah, I think that works quite well. Now we have to figure out what that building is going to be. But we're going to do that after the break. If you're new to the channel, as I think some of you may be, I take a break about once an hour. I just step away, refresh my coffee. Usually go to the restroom, give my eyeballs a break as they need it today. You should do the same. It's Friday, get some snacks, and we'll see you back here in about 6 minutes or so. Looks like we have to sleep before we do anything. Duggan is asking the hive mind. My son and I were talking spawning mechanics, radius and whatnot, and beds, and are the area around them which mobs would not spawn. I was sure that I have read some point that that is the case, but I could not find it again. Anyone got anything? Mobs don't spawn around the player. The only time that a bed would... Beds are typically near light, so it would be the torches in the light and then your player. That would be affecting the mob spawns. Mobs will not spawn within 24 blocks of the player. They will spawn but not move outside of 32 blocks of the player. And they will spawn and despawn immediately outside of 128 blocks from the player. Those are all radius numbers, not diameters. Joel's break screen in Satisfactory is really relaxing. I love the train. Yes, I like the video break screen on Satisfactory as well. Okay, we need to think about what this building is going to be. So it's just like this little shed. We do have a little bit of room, although I don't think I really want to expand it too far. I'd say we're probably going to cut out the top part here as deep slate and use it as stone bricks with textures, obviously. We might be able to get away with some walls on this one because of how the roof attaches. So I'm going to need more spruce stairs. I'm wondering if we can do spruce stairs instead. And yes, I know this is going to ruin the path, but don't care. So I'm wondering if we need to make a combination of spruce and dark oak for this one. Do. And I'm thinking we'll do wood for that. And then planks somewhere. Always with a full inventory, it's starting to become a real irritation for me in the end game. Yeah, that's that. What does oh, this requires some finesse, I guess. Doesn't it? 2 blocks thick? 2 blocks thick. We have to go back and replace the ladders on the other side. Right. Let's get rid of this too. Sure. Fill inventory. I have felt myself having some frustration lately. I feel like it's just carrying so much stuff. Yep, I agree. I agree. Right. We can probably do the same thing across here. Yeah, I think I like the sharper roof better. I need to go across the way and see. Well, that's a no for the spruce, but I think I like the angle of the roof better. So we'll come back in here. And I think that'll help us a little bit. We might be able to even separate this out. Just wish there was more textures that you can get in staired roofs. And I think what we'll do here is drop this down at this point. And then drop, or not drop, but push this up by 1 block. There, and then actually we can probably sneak in some pressure plates. Not pressure plates, trapdoors. And then we can take this probably straight across with pressure plates. Again, trapdoors, not pressure plates. That. And then this builds up naturally. Use a trapdoor. Haha, got it right. Oh, I can't do it there. Pressure plates, by the way, these things are both good and bad when you're moving around on a build a lot. So I feel like these would not... Are those stairs? They're stairs. So this would probably end up being some sort of full-size log. And it would probably go all the way through. So, grab our dark oak again. And what we could do is even have this go all the way through here. And see how that looks. At this point we might have to do stairs all the way over. Stairs along here. So unfortunately that makes this kind of flush in here, but we can just actually let's use spruce just to kind of give it a little bit of a color change. The bonus, of course, is that it gives us something to attach a light to if we wanted to. We could even do trapdoors. Lantern. Always something. It's a pretty quiet day in the chat today. Not complaining, just an observation. Right, so I think we need to get some tough and some more variety going on along here. I do like these little indents, so maybe we'll try to do that in a couple spots too. I'm also wondering if this spot here we could handle similar to what we did over here with the corners. So if we grab some walls and probably like key brick there. That, or we could just go right down to the bottom. I don't mind that. I think maybe we'll go 2 andesite there. It's a decent little shape. We want to continue the roof though. That goes along to there. I feel like this is again kind of low. And thankfully this is on an upper slab, which means that we can use the trapdoors again. To help that be a little bit more accessible. And then same thing with the spruce that we did on the inside here, right? We can do that out here. Again, running out of room. So that's cool there. We could probably do the same thing there. And same thing here. I don't even know what that is. What's a stair block? Okay. Feel like we might have to add some trapdoors along here. We'll see how that looks. But I think that's the vibe I wanted. I wanted this covered passageway between the two buildings. For no other reason other than I think just outside storage, you know, like just barrels of stuff. Oh, Rabelais, that sucks. Sorry to hear that your daughter has a concussion. Yeah, those are hard to take care of. Hope she's feeling better soon. Right. Where did... I thought I had a box just full of like diorite and stuff, but I guess I don't have it over here. Box of tricks. Let's put you guys in there. Coarse dirt. Stone. need cobbled deep slate. I need to make more deep slate bricks. I need some tough. Ooh, don't have a lot of tough left. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, so along here, I'm wondering if we need to do like a couple of trapdoors like that. Even wondering if a trapdoor could look good there. Might be a little bit too thin. Same idea. I feel like we should use a lantern. Seems like it's a very easy way to get some light in a space. And then we want to kind of mimic what we've got going on over here, and it's mostly tough with a little bit of deep slate. So it's mostly going to be something more like tough out here. Probably get away with a wall there, deep slate there. And then like cracked bricks or something. Actually, let's use something darker. And then there's a lot of cracked going on. And a little bit of smooth stone, I think. Oh, maybe not. Cracked and tough go pretty well together as well. She's in the return to play protocols now. I'm going to take the week off. Cool. Yep, you really can't rush that stuff. You want to listen to the old doctors on that one. You don't want to mess with concussions. One of my buddies from university was a football player, and he always took that stuff really seriously, which is good. It's very good. And when I say football, I mean like varsity level, like Canadian college ball. He had more knee problems than he did anything else, but those two things are things that you need the rest of your life. Brains and knees. You don't want to mess around with those too much. Let's bring in... I've got a funny feeling that there's going to be very little grass here. We didn't do anything fancy above the door. It's fine. So now we're going to do probably a... Maybe we'll throw a deep slate in here. Do a tough over there. And then More cracked bricks. Something I picked up from Minecraft Dungeons is just definitely using a lot more cracked bricks. Certainly helps you quite a bit. More andesite required. Oops. All right, I think that's the texture on that done. Can we do a little bit more on the top, maybe? Cosmic says I've managed with no brain. Aldebar's like, I have no knees. Together we can take over the world. Very funny. Jay Price, a pediatric physiotherapist. Very cool. I did not know that. One of my best friends in the city is a physiotherapist. We also went to college together. She was a physiotherapist on the football team. So she also takes concussions very seriously. As one should. So I feel like we're gonna have to bump that out one, because that uneven thing is gonna be bothering me. I also think we need to drop that back down. It looks good though. So we'll get rid of this again. And then if I was to get back up on the roof, we need to, I think, make this a slab. Which is going to make this roof ridge look really strange. But I think that's going to be par for the course for how we can make this actually work the way that we want it to. Wonder if we can do... Yes, we can. Double slab there. It's going to look weird up close, but from a distance I think it'll work. Here we need... I guess I need to turn this stair block that way. So I like this idea of a structure of a log going through. So we're going to run with that. And it doesn't go right over... Oh, it does go right over the door. Wow. That worked out very well. So what I was thinking about a way to make the roof look like it is stuck more on the thing is going to be to actually have some stuff stick out like that. Which is going to be hard to do. I think it might be time to remove all of these path blocks. And we'll put in, I guess, just a random assortment of stuff here. And we'll also throw in some cobble. Doesn't look like I have any cracked bricks, so we'll try to stay away from the cracked bricks. Oops. And some gravel. Not yet, says the inventory. You can't have the gravel because you're too busy doing other things. We'll refine this in a bit. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of go in here and blitz something and not really think too much about it and then fix it later. And sure. So I don't know if this is all going to stay like that. The reason I did that is because I want to be able to put more scaffolding down without worrying about what I'm putting it on. Right, so we have a log there, and if we were to do one here, then that would leave us 2 to the edge of the roof. And then if we skipped a space and we did one there, there, and then again here, that would also leave us 2 to the edge of the roof. So this actually works out quite well. What I'm concerned about is how it looks over here. Unfortunately, it's not the right height. I'd want to put it underneath. Like I was thinking that they might be better off interrupting and going there. Not that we can't do that. We could fake it and have it come a lot lower. That would then involve having logs all the way along here. And I feel like that's going to cramp this space. I would much prefer them to be the higher. So we're going to have to rethink the roof, I think. And get a lot more. I think I want to use stripped dark oak. Yeah, I think that's the right color combo. We're just going to have to do something about the roof. It's going to be a much different experience, I think. Start with a city wall and find myself in the bottom of the harbor demolishing undersea hills. Yeah, I can, if I'm not focused, I can get, Minecraft will take me in directions I don't want. I find Satisfactory like that. Satisfactory is very much a helter-skelter game for me right now because we're struggling to transition from a starter base to the main factory. So I'm finding that quite challenging. I wanted to play Satisfactory today, but I just played it yesterday, and so I thought it might be a good idea to switch back and forth, create some variety. We're gonna put another one there. Oops. Right, so that goes to there. We've already established that this looks like it's going to go up a bit on that side. So what we could do, we could change these to stair blocks just on the positions where there's a log. And then we could transition with a trapdoor into what is a very boring but still attractive looking roof. Now, why does this stick out farther on this side? Right, because I want these to show through the roof. This is not. Right, so my problem is that this roof doesn't look like it's attached. So the idea was to try and add something that makes it look like it's attached. It's a little bit better, but I feel like we might have to raise the roof up by just a little bit, which will help with the note blocks and stuff. Oh. Don't know if that's going to help. If I wanted to get properly sidetracked, I'd go harvest more blackstone and build another tunnels. Now that would be a real tangent. Yeah, I could lose myself building another tunnel for like 4 hours. I've definitely done that on stream, I'm sure. Okay, how does this look? I can't get far enough away from this build to see if it's working. It's one of my problems with it. That feels a little bit more connected. It's going to change the shape of the roof. So up here, it ends up going up by a full block, which I don't mind. It's gonna get turned the other way. Right, so that's fine. I mean, we'll figure out a way to hide that. That's not a big deal. But then this feels out of place. These feel strange to me, especially when it goes down over there. So we have to maybe bring this up, which means bringing this up. So this goes on top. Whoops. Oh, that was loud. No. Oh. For projects says you can't stay on task. That's one of the reasons why I like having different zones on the Citadels, because when you do get either stuck or you want to stretch your legs and do something a little bit different, because Minecraft does offer so many different kinds of gameplay. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Having different zones, like switching from doing a moss build, you know, to building something that's like this, back to medieval style stuff. It really doesn't look very good, does it? I mean, it doesn't look awful, but it's just something about it is just not quite right. I feel like these would have to be stair blocks. Maybe that's what I need. More stairs. Oh yeah, the specific note block texture does work very well. I agree. Very helpful. So if we put this here, and then we get into like a trapdoor situation on the end here. And then somehow do trapdoors in the middle. Click. All right, so let's take these two out. Stairs and stairs. That, and then... So it's slab, stair, trapdoor. No! Oh wow, that was a long way. But then these... Something is messed up. Up the stairs we go. Yep. Story of my life. Right, so then... Oh, this goes straight out from the stair. Here. To there? That doesn't work. So let's try a stair going... Oh crap, how do we do this? Maybe a trapdoor? Wonder if the trapdoor could go better here. So that feels a little bit better, but I'm not sure if it's going to look like it's still stuck on. So unique roof shape. Yeah, by unique you mean pain in the butt? Then yes, I would agree. I would agree. Out of curiosity, when people are watching streams like this and I'm constantly going back and forth, does it make you dizzy? Like, do you get a little bit, dizzy from it? So, what's missing, I think, is something in like this position, or we need to try a slab there instead of a stair. What am I looking at? I think maybe that needs to be a trapdoor. I completely messed that up. But I made it to the other side of the river, that's fine. Right, which I think is what we had here. But then we don't want this. And I'm okay with those showing, it's not the end of the world. Is that the same? That's the same. I guess the difference is that we could have a log here. Last rocket. I do like that the logs go through the roof. I'm wondering now if they need to go all the way to the end. I would say yes, they probably do. Wow, tough really goes well with crackstone bricks. It really does. Yeah, I was surprised as well. J Price is not dizzy, enjoying the process. Well, very cool. Thanks for the feedback. Aldebar, right? Yeah, a lot of people playing or watching Minecraft are also playing Minecraft. That makes sense. So this is going to be asymmetrical because then this stuff isn't going to pop out to the other side quite the same. Maybe we don't need to raise the roof. I feel like it was a little bit too flat before. What I think we can get away with here is more trapdoors, surprising everyone, I'm sure. And from here, I guess we could do like a trapdoor there, trapdoor there, and then maybe a stair. Nope. So what we were doing here, we were doing stairs and then alternating trapdoors. And then this would be a slab there. Or an exposed log. And I guess we could continue this log all the way through. Have it be part of the roof sort of side thing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we could do this. Gosh, I wish those weren't so bright. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and make some solid blocks up there, so I don't have to worry about stuff spawning. So we're putting stairs in this position. Slabs, no, nothing in front of them. I'd say probably slab on the bottom. There. And here. Maybe we'll just use these on the side. They're just that little bit darker. They still imply windows without actually being windows. The only problem here, of course, is that the roof is not sloping like we want. So this is probably going to be a stair block, which means this is also going to be a stair block, and this is probably going to be a trapdoor. I think I'm doing this right. That looks funny. We're not going to be doing that. So bye-bye to that. Stair there. And it looks like there is a trapdoor in that position. And that means there's more than likely that. Remove this, replace it with a proper end. Often Gruntled, thanks very much for the follow, appreciate it. And how do we want to handle this? Can't see that from below, so that's fine. I feel like that's probably about what would happen. Well, Vink, thanks very much for the Prime subscription. You can connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and join the Joel Duggan Discord if you look for the connection in your Connections tab. You should be able to find it, no problem. Thanks ever so much. Really appreciate that. So we now have this funny gap up here that we have to deal with. Which includes that right there. So we're going to have to make one small adjustment to the roof to make this work. And that seems to have a better shape to it as well. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Appreciate that. Ah, right. That's a predicament, isn't it? Maybe we can get away with more note blocks. Right there. Let's try that. We will have to make them. I will do that when I get back. We're also going to need more rockets. Only looking to support. Well, thank you very much, either way. I really appreciate the support. And you folks are a huge reason why I get to stream so often. So thank you ever so much. If you're new to the stream, I take a break every hour. And it is about that time. So give yourself a stretch, grab a glass of water, get a drink, whatever you want. And we will touch base in about 5 or 6 minutes. Be right back. Now, note block time. Oh wow. The texture pack for the sky in this particular pack got messed up in 117. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but at twilight it looks really weird. You can see like the missing texture file. I don't know what's going on. I haven't looked into it to know what's missing. Knots Poggers, 500-day hardcore world. Oh, that's too bad. That's why I don't play hardcore. Not a frustration that I would want to deal with. I was going to make note blocks, wasn't I? Let's just make a lot. I think 9 should be enough. We also need more rockets and food. How are we doing for damage, I wonder? Oh wow. We should go. Someone was asking earlier about the gold farm. We're going to go repair our stuff soon. So I think we should probably get away with some note blocks in these positions. Which ties it together nicely with the other side. And I would say we could probably do the same thing here. Maybe we do note blocks there instead. That could be cool. We also need some lights in here. Maybe we just don't put anything there. Yeah. What if we just... What if we just did that? What did we do down here? Oop. That's gonna probably seem a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how we're gonna handle this. Maybe we just have to go straight solid blocks? I don't know. That doesn't work either. So these are a no. It's a little bit more solid. Definitely need something along here, though. I'm wondering if just a trapdoor would be good. Did I hear the Wandering Trader? You probably did. I thought I heard him too. Wow, that is a noisy roof. I'm okay with that part. Not crazy about these. I thought I was going to like them, but I think maybe we'll just remove them. And we'll put in stairs instead. What if all of these were note blocks? That would mean... I don't know. We need more note blocks. I guess that's kind of a little bit, not a cheat because we've got a custom texture, but it's a little bit... Oops. I just kind of wonder if I repeated that down this way, if it would look better. And I'm also now wondering whether we need them to come all the way out to the end. Yeah, I think we do. Question now is just what do we do on the front here, which is probably just going to be this. I think it's going to look funny. Does he have drip leaf? I'll check. What do we think? Do we like them there, or do you think we should move them out to the corners? There, they kind of line up nicely with the balcony. We also need to put some railings on the balcony. That's going to be easy. That's going to be just straight up trapdoors. I'm just going to check the balcony over here to see what I did. Ah, fences and a solid block, and then some alternating trapdoors there. I just need more spruce trapdoors. Wandering Trader. I heard him. Where do we see him? There he is. Interesting. Does he have drip leaf for cosmic? Survey says nope, he does not. Does he have any blocks that we want? A little honey block would be cool. Honey block, piston. And beehive. Amethyst, actually. I'll get some amethyst. Amethyst, beehive, piston, honey. Amethyst, beehive, piston, honey. The Great Drep, hello. How's it going? I'll leave him be, Cosmic. I'll leave him be for now. Honey block. Oh, I have to make one. No, wait a minute. They're in my redstone chest, I think, which is not here. What was it? It was honey block, piston. Both of those are in the redstone box. Amethyst. And what was the fourth one? Beehive, thank you. I guess we'll have to make that. Nope, wrong thing. That's the garbage chute. Glad I didn't do that. Gravel, that. Oh, sleep time. Touchiest metal, hello. How's it going? Piston, honey block, amethyst beehive. Okay. Make your way to the gold farm. Could you drop off the copper at Somerville? Yeah, actually, we'll do that. Let's do that for a little breather here. Come on, dude. Amethyst block. Thank you. Honey block. Those are gonna look cool. Piston and beehive. So we have the data pack on the server that they have in Hermitcraft, where you get like mini blocks. It's really fun. It makes the Wandering Trader worth looking at, which I think is great, and it's gonna help immensely with inside builds, decoration stuff. So we've got an accumulation of blocks now, which is very cool. There. Do I have like log blocks over here? Oh boy, do I. Sweet. Note blocks. We needed note blocks. Let's just get rid of some of this. So I need another 80. Oh, spruce. I want dark oak. And then spruce can go in there. So I wanted to test this just to see if it looks good. Might not fly right there, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that might be something that we do, as long as it looks good inside. We might have to do something on the edges here, just because it's going to look a little bit funny, so we might have to do like a... probably spruce, actually. Oh no, wow. What do we think? How do we handle the texture in there? Oops. I think probably just the upside down stair. And I would probably end up doing the same thing here. I guess for consistency, we should add another one. I don't know what or how bad this is going to look with the default note block texture. It's probably not awful, but it's probably not great either. That does make that feel a bit flat in here, unfortunately. I wonder if maybe this is where we could come in like that. It's that or trapdoors. I think I might like the trapdoors better. Yeah, we'll do that. Sometimes you just want to do something a little bit different. I am really happy with the way this is coming together. I think we want to... What's different here? This is... It does feel more industrial when you can see the ends, like see the logs. So I'm okay with that. We will try the ends here with probably straight up fences. And then maybe we'll just do one. I think maybe one fence would be fine. We'll use spruce. Just to kind of keep some asymmetry going on. Probably here. Sure. And then I think we'll probably match and do the spruce pressure plates. Is that what we did? That's what we did, right? Yeah. Love your note block texture so much. Thanks very much. I probably borrowed it / tweaked it from an old Germsy Boy texture pack. So if you're looking for something similar, check out Whip and Germsy Boy. They both have similar adjustments to their packs that I have here. I don't think I want to do anything else here. That all looks pretty good. Do we need to do anything to the ends of those? We might. I'm going to go look at the other one. No, we just left them open. maybe we'll try some stone buttons. Oh, they need, they just need a little trapdoor help, I think, underneath. They're too long, so let's do... Oh, I don't have any. Oh man, we still have to do inside. Jeez. Darn it. I stepped on the pressure plate. See if that's enough. Herding Cats, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Have an excellent afternoon or evening. And it's getting dark and I can't see what's going on. J, Hammond C. Holy smoke, how are you, man? How are things? I saw a soccer tournament or something, maybe, on Facebook. Glad to hear you're doing well, my friend. You still dealing with smoky skies in Utah, or is that volleyball tournament? Nice. Or is that is it cleared up a little bit more? Yes. Oh wow, that's too bad. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a little bit strange with the ends. I think for this particular build, because of how everything else looks, we're going to use the all over log to, which is not the technical term for it. Stripped wood, I guess. We're going to use that. Yeah, that works. We mate. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Last thing, I want to change these out. And we're going to need some spruce to do that. All over log sounds better, right? I think so. Stripped spruce. Spruce pressure plates. I think there's 3. Be annoyed if there's 4. Stripped dark oak. We have that. Okay. There's 3. Oh, not pressure plates. It's whoops. So we're gonna go with dark oak and then stripped spruce. I thought there was a way that I was changing these up. Oh, right. One of these should maybe be a log. Whoops. Last time I was here, you were building a snake themed castle. My gosh, we were working on Snake Mountain? Really? I was streaming that? Was I doing like a tour maybe? That's like years ago. Yeah, here's what we got going on right now. We've been working on this since November. I mean, weekends. I don't work on it all the time. Most of the last couple months have been on this side of the river. So like all of this sort of feel, which actually feels a lot cooler when you walk the street now, ignoring all of my construction stuff, but coming in through here, it's a lot nicer. We've got signs, and there's like a butcher shop, and smoke coming out of the chimneys, and all that kind of stuff. Today is not a weekend. Well, Friday. It's 5:17 on Friday. I call that a weekend. Captain Literal Pants all the way from Utah. Yeah, we've got this little town square. I really need to figure out what kind of mosaic I want to put in here. I want to do some sort of pattern that's not a compass rose in there. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with the way things have been turning out. Alright, so that all looks good. This needs a little bit of tuning up in here. We obviously need to have a bit of a railing going down. And we'll have to fill this with cool stuff and lights. My guess is that we're going to need one on this one and one on the one over there. So we'll do that now. At least for now, we might change our minds and have more creative ways of lighting things. Pentagram, the Dream Theater logo, a pentagram. Nice. Yeah, that might be a little bit extreme. Might be a little bit extreme. I didn't grab the lights. So we'll do these for now. I might want to put them actually on the ground or on a barrel or something. But this should help us for the time being. So one there and one there. Just. I think we're good. Sweet. How's that for a guess? Now, doors. I want to say we want to do something like, maybe not deep slate, but what's that block right there? Cracked deep slate bricks. I wonder if we can do that for the base plates under the doors. Oh, if you can think of an obscure band, Hammond has got you covered. Beyond the Playlist with J Hammond C. Check that out if you're into music and interviews with musicians and other artists as well. It's a podcast, to be clear, so people know what they're looking at. And soundography, you're right, yes. I did the artwork for soundography. I should have mentioned that first. I haven't talked to those guys in a long time, Hammond. I think I reached out and said happy birthday to Scott, but it's been a long time since I've talked to Brian. I mean, outside of like, you know, little exchanges on Facebook, but like honest to goodness, like, hey, how are you? It's been a long time. I think we have to make more deep slate bricks. So I need some cobbled deep slate. And a furnace. And something to burn. Torville built a castle in the sky. It was all clouds and glass. That's cool. Oh, thanks for the link, Cosmic. That's nice. I need some doors, which means we have to make them. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, and maybe some on this. This I think we can do with trapdoors. I don't know if we should do... Well, we're not going to do a wood floor in here. We're doing stone floor in there. Now we'll get 6. Almost there. Yeah, that works. And then we'll want the door to open, I guess, probably that way. So cracked on the bottom and then regular one there. Cracked on the bottom, regular brick there. Then we've got this door, which we want to open on that side. And this is cracked and then tough. I like the tough at the bottom too. Really like your use of dripstone blocks with the granite. Thanks very much, CJ. Yeah, it surprised us too, the combination here. It's mostly granite with a hint of deep slate. If you want to kind of a tip, it's really not that much deep slate. It's like, well, I should say that. I guess on the other walls it isn't, but you have to go one way or the other. It's like 80-20, but it's in favor of one or the other depending on how you want to roll. Silent Scale rating with a party of 16. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, folks. We are putting the inside touches on a warehouse build. I wonder if we can just go ahead and do door here. Don't quite match, but I think that's okay. Yeah, so I think the next thing is just to mess around with the floor a little bit. We might want to make it look a little bit less beat up. And we also want to have a better transition into there. Did I put doors downstairs? I don't remember if I did. Silent Raid says the quietest girl. Nice. That's a combination. Thanks again for the raid. If you're new, if you've not been here before, folks, my name is Joel Duggan. I do a variety of things here on Twitch. Play Minecraft. I do some art. I play Satisfactory. Sometimes even Borderlands 3. Oxygen not included. Usually a bunch of chill building games is usually my MO. I'm one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast, which is arguably one of the more popular Minecraft podcasts out there right now. So you might recognize my voice from that. I do that with Pixel Riffs. Coming up this Monday, actually, Pixel Riffs is on vacation, and I've got a special guest that we'll be chatting with on Monday. So that should be really fun. You don't want to miss that one. That's episode 155, I think, coming up on Monday. I also do the Citadel Cafe podcast, which I haven't mentioned at all today, but that episode came out the other day. That's with Alistair and myself talking about Hades, the video game, and Who is from Marvel on Disney Plus. Silent Scales, his stream was good, was working on a new build in the hardcore world. Everybody's got a hardcore world these days. I'm not a hardcore world person. We just talked to someone earlier that died from a creeper blast in a desert and lost like a 500-hour hardcore world. It's like, nope. Would not be able to. I guess if you go into that, you understand that whatever you're going to build is not going to be precious and can potentially be the end of things. I would be very careful while I was building something. I feel like after something was done, I'm just like, okay, whatever. If I die, I finished the build, you know? So we didn't put a door on the bottom yet. And we will do that. I'd imagine it's going to be very similar to the door at the top. I'm tempted to have that be closed or closed halfway. Kind of wondering if we could do like 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So because it's 3 blocks wide, oops, doors here. What if we remove this, take those 2 off, put this there, and then put these in this position? Yeah, that's better. Again with the asymmetry. I think that's better. The only reason I don't want to put this on this side is because it wouldn't make any sense with an exit door here. Was a medieval starter house build. Today was day 2 of that world, so it's pretty new. Well, that's cool. We've got a lot of medieval building going on here. If you don't mind me asking, Silent Scale, how did you find the stream? Was it recommended on Twitch? Was it just you hanging out and have followed me in the past, saw that I was live? Just out of curiosity. I think I'm good with the upper level. I don't think there's anything left to tweak. I might try to move those trapdoors later, but I think they're pretty good where they are. I'm not seeing anything that glares at me and says, this is terrible, you need to fix it. We might want to bring a little bit more of this darker stuff up a little higher, but other than that, I think we're okay. This feels very uniform. I might want to change that. I am seeing a spot down there that needs some fixing. I think I'm okay with the cauldrons. I might change my mind later. I like the clean sort of look of the main door down at the bottom. Item number 2022 on today's to-do list. Yep. Yep, it's a growing list. A growing list, my friends. So this sort of feels at a place. I'll revisit that some other time. So I think what I'm going to do to finish up is just quickly switch out my inventory. Get rid of all the woods. I need cracked bricks, tough, stone bricks. I need andesite, gravel, and maybe some cobble. Because we want to fix the inside here. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll get rid of about half of these. And we'll also replace some of the andesite. And some of the smooth stone. And I think the gravel. Maybe we'll do smooth stone for the gravel. And then replace the smooth stone with bricks. Yeah, that's starting to feel a little bit cleaner too, isn't it? Let's grab that one. Feel like the gravel. Yeah, gravel's gonna go. Oh, I didn't bring any cracked with me. Have to run. Prep for New Year. You all take care. You too, Hammond. Thanks so much for coming by and saying hi, dude. Best to the family. Hope you're doing well. Any mutual friends you run into, tell them I say hello. Best from Canada. All that stuff. Don't want this to be too checkerboard pattern. We're getting there. I'd say maybe one more stone brick there. Yeah, that feels better. I'm happy with that. Very few smooth stone. We'll come down here though and add some bricks. Oh, that was meant to be a texture. We'll have to see what would go well there. Probably just a brick. Jojo Hobb. Today I finished my Omega firework farm. Just a creeper farm. Oh, very cool. That's great. It's always nice to fill in those big tasks and know that you've got resources that you're going to use a lot for the rest of the game all sorted out. That's very cool. All right, let's just do plain bricks for now. Wow, that was not expected. And we need some logs in here too. So this is where I think we need to start switching, where I'm going to want to continue with this block palette. So maybe we do deep slate and then start to sprinkle in the other stuff. Need to hold some torches here so everyone can see what's going on. Couldn't remember. I don't think we were going to make this a two-wide staircase because it ends up going underneath stuff. Is that too close? I guess we could probably do deep slate on both sides, huh? The reason we're doing this is because the outside is deep slate up to about there. then it starts to branch out a bit. And we have a decent amount of deep slate, so it's just easier to go through it and just blanket the whole thing first. And come back with your other blocks. Break time when you're ready. Thank you very much. I needed double deep slate. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that odd corner. That feels strange. Yeah, that just feels weird. Not sure what we're going to do there. Not quite sure. All right, that's getting there. I like the cobble tough combo, so we're going to try to do that too. Right. Okay. It is time for me to take another short break. I have a little bit of time, so I'm going to keep going on this. So just give me a few minutes, and I will be right back. Well, hey, Slice Lime, how are you? And Stephanie Ray, what is going on? It's been a few blocks since I've seen you. How are things today, Slice? Hopefully things are good. Enjoying a Friday. Awesome. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. So we might be running out of tough here in a minute in order to try and get this done. We've got 2 blocks left. 9 there. Do I have all the things I need? I think I do. What have we been doing? Smooth basalt. Cracked. Yeah, okay. And I've got some cobble. I think we're going to try and just stick to 3 textures in the floor here. We're going to go tough there. Cobble there. Tough there. Cobble there. Go up gravel. Yeah, we're gonna run out of tough. Last piece. I think this needs to be gravel right here. And I'm not sure about... Kind of wonder if smooth basalt underneath here would look good. Somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, I like that better. Youngest Erica is Joel crazy lately? Thanks for Twitch VODs. Do you know that I have a new VOD YouTube channel? You can go to Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube and check out some stuff there. Alright, so let's get some cracked, or just some regular bricks, I guess, in here as well. Stephanie Ray with 100 bits. Thank you ever so much. So we're pretty peppered with it. It's still a lot of deep slate, but we're getting into like the a little bit more stuff. Where does the tough start? Above the bottom floor? Yep, last bit of tough. So we're not really going to be able to do much in here because I've run out of a block I really want to use. And we'll put that maybe there. More cobbled deep slate. We were watching the YouTube VODs. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I need to update more. I completely just did not have myself organized enough this week to be able to upload and do all the graphics and stuff for more videos. So I'm a bit behind there. think we're going to have to tackle this little thing here as... Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Can you see that? No, you can't. Okay. This... okay. I thought that was something else. Is that outside, maybe? Nope. Weird. Oh, come on. Fail. There we go. We need to go get some more dark oak. Not a fan of that narrow staircase, but it is what it is. Should bring some trapdoors with me. Your pun didn't play out. Thanks for nothing. Autocorrect. Slightly obsessed with looking for specific builds they've watched you do parts of or watched you do. Oh man, what builds are they? I mean, I can let you know what might be coming down the tubes in the series. I need to do some lighting here so you guys can see what's going on. Starting to feel like a warehouse now. Now, we did the trapdoor thing above, so I think we're going to do that again here. Ooh, do we want to do it that way? Or do we want to do it this way? I think I like it better like that. Just feels a little bit more out of the way. This door feels funny. So we're going to try and hide the door. So it's more than likely going to be there. And we'll try to conceal it somehow. So for anybody just joining, there's a secret passage back here. And it connects up to the inn. And it also connects up to the barrel place. And then it also pops out down here under the bridge. Just like a little tucked away door. So, I don't know. We're kind of playing around with different things we can do. You laid out the beams in a temp block. That's nice. I find it so difficult to tell if it's going to look good or not, and then it's when it's not a nice texture. I think it's just because I had done it before here, Sliced Lime, in other builds that I knew that it was going to look good. When I dug it out, I just kind of left the structure, just because I was trying to figure out how high I wanted the ceiling. I'm still on the fence about how I'm going to handle this. This feels odd to me. Maybe here we have to come across like that. That might be actually the better way to go. So I can actually pull this back here. Plus that'll look even. Okay. This was easy because it was only just the 1 or 2 blocks. I feel like we're gonna have to add in a little bit more down here and start to vary it up a little bit. Smooth basalt actually goes quite well. It's a little bit of a color shift. It probably goes better with blackstone, but so far so good. So what I'm missing is tough. I need to put some tough up there. This is probably going to be mostly bricks now that I look at it. Take it easy, CJ. Good to see you as always. Have a fantastic evening. Probably put a block there. Some of this, of course, is going to be adjusted with the tough when we get more. We'll have to go on a mining session. Geez, we haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I think we're going to bring this right across. That. Oh, that's not how you do it. How do you do... How do you make cobbled deep slate bricks? You have to use the stone cutter? It's interesting. Oh, you have to polish them first. Huh. I've always just used the stone cutter. Yeah, I guess of all the times to have a crafting recipe question, having sliced lime in the chat, you're going to get your answer real quick. That's funny. You know what? I wonder if we can get away with, like, that's not seen at all. I'm wondering if we can get away with having a full thing here. Oh, I'm going to crack again. Maybe we'll double up on the top. Maybe. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's going to make that corner a little bit easier. It's nice. We're going to remove this, though. No! Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but I think that works. A little little visual trip. Let's put the torches a little bit higher so everybody can see what's up. And we will have to fill this in with other stuff. There's going to be lots of barrels and packages. I'm thinking we can probably talk about using placeholder blocks. Probably put like a big like 2x2 package like right there with maybe some signs and stuff around it. And that way that'll kind of conceal this door passageway. And then you can have like, you know, something there, something there. We could have something in the corner. I feel like maybe here we could even do like something like that. Maybe have something back there. Could have some shelves. Stuff on the shelves. Right? It's a quick way to kind of like get some shapes and ideas. And also figure out where you're not going to need to put any of your texture blocks. You know? Oop, those are in the wrong spot. So for example, we won't need that basalt at all. And what I would do here is probably have something of a different height or a different color. Probably like barrel, chest barrel or something like that. Yeah, I could see the Q&A kind of having a thing, you know. I could see that happening. I feel like if you've ever been in like a Hermitcraft live stream, some of the questions that are in chat and like my gosh, there's a lot of the same questions. Okay, I think we can probably work with this. Maybe have like another something up there. I think that'll give it enough variety. So we'll come back to that when I have more materials, as I need that tuff in order to finish that room. And then we'll do the same thing up here. We'll have lots of boxes and lots of barrels and things like that. And then that way, when we look at it from over here, you'll be able to see stuff inside. And you'll be able to see stuff inside there too. Yeah, I get a lot of when is the next snapshot on Twitter. Yeah, I can imagine. It's done when it's done, I would imagine is what you say. Yeah, I like we'll have to make sure that's lit really well. I like the highlights of the lights hitting the boxes. Like we'll have to, again, once they're real boxes and made to look cool, like our note block texture and stuff like that, we will have an absolute blast with that, I think. Very, very cool. All right, well, don't go anywhere, folks, because we're going to raid Miss Rowe. She's just fantastic. She's a lovely human. You will very much enjoy her. I believe she's doing a hardcore world. Most likely that's normally what she plays on. But that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for everybody for hanging out. You're all are awesome. You can check out more stuff like this on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. I'm not quite caught up, but you can watch block for block a lot of these builds. Especially over here. I think the next videos to go up are going to be the inn. And the last one to go up was, I think, the bakery. That's how that's going. You can also go to joelduggan.com. Why not? Check it out. I'm an artist. I do podcasts. Everything is linked from joelduggan.com, but you can also listen to the Spawn Chunks on the spawnchunks.com and the Citadel Cafe at the citadelcafe.com. Both of those podcasts are 100% free. Just go listen. They're fun. I hope you like them. Talk about nerdy stuff all the time. And last but not least, check out Patreon. If you'd like to join the Discord, if you'd like to support the stream, Patreon is the most affordable way to do that. Also, tier 1 subs, Prime Gaming subs here on Twitch get you there as well. Really appreciate those. It's really just something that I can't get over, how often I get to stream because of you kind folks. So I've enjoyed myself today. I hope you have as well. Don't go anywhere. We're going to raid Miss Rowe. Be kind and enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll see you back here tomorrow. I believe the time is going to be depending. I'm going on a road trip tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm going to be back. But I do plan to stream tomorrow, provided that there is time. But there will be an adjustment to the regular time. So if you're in the Discord or if you're following me on Twitter at Joel Duggan, you will get the notification when things are rolling. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.